Explorers!
Good
Hey, everybody!
evening, Explorers. Mike, you can unmute yourself now.
It's Wednesday!
Hello, it is Wednesday,
The 14th.
July 14th. Can you believe
It's
we're
just-
already through the month?
It's just going by.
Wow, how crazy can that be? We have a special guest here. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
You might want to turn your phone down because I think we can hear feedback from you watching the show on your phone.
And he came so highly recommended.
That's why they call me Old Explorer.
Oh, wow.
So you guys, here we have today our friend Mike. He is on some of our videos that you would have seen. And we are all going together along with our friend David. We are going to Walt Disney World. Can you make any more noise crunching?
I didn't make any noise.
We are going to Walt Disney World this for the 50th, and we're very excited about that. So today the whole show is going to be about what we do to plan for a trip, because this is a pretty big trip for us to plan. And
Thank you so much, The Ship Show. Just wanted to say hi to my peeps. $20 super chat.
what?
Thank you so much. We're going to owe you a little jiggy dance.
We will. Thank you so much, guys. And I know John's usually a nervous wreck before his show, but thank you, John, for jumping in. I really appreciate it. So if you guys haven't had a chance, which our Disney fans are probably more the ones that haven't, check out the Ship Show. They're coming up right after us, so definitely make sure you check them out. We got to do a dance. So, Mike, you're going to have to join us, okay?
Oh, no, I'm not sure they want to see me dance.
Yeah, yeah, they will. Okay.
You just sit and dance.
Do we want to do the bow?
Do whatever you want.
We'll do this for John because John deserves a whoa. Okay, ready?
Whoa!
John, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for that super chat. We are. Why don't we just get right in and greet? But let's do our chat check. Let's see. What do we have today? Let's choose this one today.
This chat check's brought to you by More Sunshine, Please. The second best channel on YouTube.
Wow.
Jim, you rock, buddy.
We have TWF traveling with friends, cruising on the high seas, cruising for food, Just Dave, always on the move, Anthony Simone, Princess Paula Bell, and if I miss anybody, I'm sorry, Nick Tours, Holly E, Rally Creative Travel, Tiffany Peacock, Innocence Abroad, Michelle the Quilter, Pepper Tree Villa. I can hear myself talking back. I don't know what that is. The Ship Show. Let's see. AGC Magic TV is here. Rachel's Adventures. Michael Riley. George Bergen. Captain Akron 27. No Maps Needed Travels here. Journey with the Gingers. Did I say Michael Riley? Captain Akron 27. Candy Mom 15, welcome. RobFuz is here. Journey with the Gingers. Ryan Richard. I'm trying not to miss anybody here. Clyde Mayer. I think we're all caught up. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Welcome everybody to our awesome, wonderful, magical show.
Yes, thank you. I'm trying to jump up and get caught up on the chat, so thank you. So to kind of just let you know what we're doing for the show today, we are going to Walt Disney World for the 50th anniversary.
We're going on this show today to Walt Disney World? That's how you worded it.
For October 1st is when the 50th is. So we've been planning this for, Mike and I were talking about this, and Greg was yesterday. We've been planning this for about 2 years when we said we wanted to go to this state. We love when there's big celebrations. No, time has gone quick. So we're going to kind of explain where we're at in the process of planning, what we still need to plan, and kind of what we've done already in preparation for going on a trip like this. We're all on the West Coast. We're about 2 hours from each other. So we're on the West Coast. So for us to visit Florida, it takes a bit of planning. It's not like jumping in a car and driving down to Anaheim to Disneyland.
We plan a lot. We get it jam-packed with fun and awesomeness.
It is. So we're going to be talking about that today. But we do have a dilly drink, which Greg's going to have to explain what it is. But we have our friend Wanda from Cruising for Food. She is putting out another video of her cruise on the one on the Carnival Horizon. That should be out any moment, so please definitely check that out. But we have Wanda here. If I can find the drink. Here it is.
This is Wanda from Cruising for Food, and I'm thirsty. What's the drink of the week, boys?
Greg, what is a drink of the week?
So it's nothing special. It's called KFC iced tea with Tito's vodka. Dilly.
Dilly.
KFC, huh?
It's actually not bad. It comes in this huge 64-ounce
pouch.
Yeah, it's like a pouch. It's a big plastic bag thing that holds liquid, and you just pour it, but it actually has like a measuring thing on the side. So it's pretty good. And then just add some Tito's vodka. It's just that much better.
One thing before I forget, we have RobFuz who's been popping in. He's actually been going live with. He's like in like a 6 hour, I think, live show today. He's doing retro videos, so definitely check out Rob. You get to choose the videos you want of live ones. So like from Walt Disney World, he's got Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland, California. You're throwing me off because you're smiling.
I'm just reading it. It is a secret. They're talking about the Colonel's secret recipe. Yeah, it's very classy. Also, you can't get classier than this. I'm telling you. So,
John, we miss you too. We've had a chance to meet John twice. We met him in Florida.
Yeah,
before we went
and
on our
Vegas
Disney fantasy cruise, and then we met up with the ship show.
You're gonna poke my eye out at one point.
Sharon at sea. All right, I'm just trying
I'm gonna
to get
put
caught up.
finger condoms on your fingers at some point because
I'm trying to get caught up on if there's any questions in chat. Thanks, you guys.
I
If you're
haven't seen
watching
any
a replay, thank you for watching the replay. Any support you give us is always appreciated. So thank you so much. All right, I'm way behind on the chat, so I'm gonna try to get caught up. But we did get.
I'm already caught up. You didn't miss anything.
Oh wow, how rude!
That's not rude. You didn't miss anything. I got us up to speed. They wanted the recipe in it, and we're very classy. They said.
We did get some mail today, so we do have some friends who bring that in. They're actually our friends are in Walt Disney World.
We have
at
friends.
this moment. We do have a few friends that claim to be our friends. The Disney Nerd Herders they just went live. They always go live right before us. They were in Walt Disney World, and they were in Epcot today, and they went live. So here's our friends.
Hi, it's Charlie and Stacy from the Disney Nerd Herders.
What are DNG Explorers gonna get in the mail this week?
Well, I hope you guys have an awesome time at Walt Disney World. They're going to meet up with Jim from More Sunshine Please tomorrow and have a nice dinner together. So this is from Innocence Abroad.
You might want to do it on that side because you got the microphone right here. So you might want to do it on that little table.
So it's from Bob and Holly.
Bob and Holly from Innocence Abroad. They are getting ready to go on a... We should have opened this up beforehand.
It's okay.
They're getting... Mike, why don't you tell us... Well, we're going to put it on mute. Tell them a little bit about...
Sorry, it's Sound Vision.
Tell them a little bit about you and why you like us so much.
Wow, that's a second description there, Derek. Now, I see this is why I'm old explorer. I can't even remember what he just asked me. So basically, I've known Derick for, gosh, long time, 30 years? I don't know. We've known each other for a long time, and we are travel buddies. I'm the background person for him. He's definitely my spotlight friend. I love him for it. Greg added to the mix. And I'm just very thankful that they let me come on board with them tonight. So it will be fun to talk about our trip coming up. And I know we're going to be meeting Wanda, which Wanda will be our first time meeting. So I can't wait to meet you.
All right. Thank you so much. We do have a question while Greg is trying to go through this. The question is, are you preparing the Walt Disney World 50th with a cruise? We are not. It's going to be pretty expensive to go there during the 50th. So we are just planning on doing the cruise. We just really wanted to focus the time on this. Sorry, on the cruise. We're just going to the. We're just going to the
you got
parks.
cruise on the mind.
Yeah. But,
BDF, welcome BDF.
So yeah, we just wanted to focus on that. Our first cruise. Looks like we're going to be able to go on the New Year's Eve cruise, on the Sharon at Sea New Year's Eve cruise out of California. We've never sailed out of California. We're California boys.
We just got confirmation yesterday.
Yeah, so that's on 12:30 on the Carnival Radiance. It's a 4-night cruise. So that's going to be our next cruise that we're doing.
So,
all right, Greg.
This is from, and you can't, here, I have to take this off because you can't look at it yet, even though I already saw it. So thank you, dear Derick and Greg. Thank you for being part of the surprise for our cruise to Greece with Seabourn Cruise Line. The G14 classified project, a few months in planning, only came together so successfully because of your contribution to it, as we were all likely planning a return to cruising this year or hopefully next. The combination of trip planning and in no small measure just normal life happening had to impact your free time. Your flexibility to participate in the project was amazing. With sincere appreciation, Bob and Holly.
Aw.
Thank you so much. Ooh, look what we got. So
Oh, wow.
these are thanks cookies that Holly lovingly makes. She makes some really awesome cookies, and that must be the symbol from the cruise. I'm not sure.
This is Seaboard. Yes.
Well, you can open them now.
Well, they're packaged. So she does all this.
Yep.
Thanks, Bob and Holly. So that's
Thank
a
you.
Seaborn
Whoops.
insignia.
Oh my gosh, there's something else in here. With a lot of popcorn and stuff.
Also, you guys, while I remember, Bob and Holly are doing an amazing travel vlog right now. They've been doing, since there's no cruising, they've been doing Amtrak train tours. They have one more episode, I believe, from this. So on the 17th, they'll be coming out with one. And then on the 24th, Greg and I will be in one of their videos when we had a surprise visit. Greg had a surprise visit from them at Las Vegas.
Yep. This card is addressed to me. Oh my gosh. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, okay. That is awesome. Wishing you a magical birthday. Okay, I don't know how you got Stitch and Tigger on the same card. That must have been handmade or something. That is awesome.
That is very cool.
Thank you so much, Bob and Holly. That is going in with my collection of Disney stuff. That is awesome.
That's really cool.
It is. I love that. That's really awesome. Thank you. And then looks like Disney fireworks. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna save this too.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
I had a hint of this.
Oh my gosh. Bob and Holly, they made me made us, because we're gonna share these Tigger cookies and Stitch cookies. That is so awesome. I know you put a lot of work into these, so we're gonna savor these with a hot cup of tea. So thank you very much. That's very nice of you guys.
That is awesome.
With a lot of work you guys put into
It
that,
is.
and we appreciate that.
Yeah, he sent me a polo of her working away on doing all this.
Oh my
stuff,
gosh. You guys are amazing. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
Yes. I don't know if we said hi to Pepper Tree Villa.
We
so,
did. But hi again.
They, if you guys didn't miss it on their last live, they were in a Hallmark store, and they were previewing the releases of what were coming out. It was an amazing show. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch it, definitely check that out. It was very good. I'm still trying to get. Oh, I think I got caught up. Yes. That is so cool. All right, thank you so much. What am I
Thank
doing?
you very much.
Yes, put that over there so I don't break away and eat it. All right, you guys. So we're going to dive in because we have a lot of. We're almost coming up to 20 minutes into the show. So.
Oh wow! Bob sacrificed himself by sampling, but Holly did all the work. Well, thank you for sampling. I'm sure they're awesome.
So one of the things, Mike, I'm sure you hear this too. One of the things they say, yeah, I went to Florida and I went to Disneyland. Or they'll say, are you going to Disneyland in Florida or Disney World in California? So I know a lot of people just aren't really familiar with the park. So in Walt Disney World, it's called, they have 4 different parks there. So it's a huge...
It's twice as big as Manhattan.
Yes, and I do have some...
Which is pretty big.
I think actually I put it in this one. Okay, so this is how big it is.
Oh my gosh. Disney Nerd Herders, thank you so much. Hello, awesome friends. Sending love from Epcot, $20.
Oh my gosh.
You guys should have saved your money for your trip. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Hope you guys are having fun, and we'll do a little jiggy with you guys in a second.
In just a sec. So you can't really tell how big the property is. But these are where their big parks are. So at the top, you have the Magic Kingdom, where the ball is. That's Epcot.
Looks like a giant golf ball.
It does. Where the Mickey hat is, that's Hollywood Studios, which is no longer there.
Oh.
And then to the left is Animal Kingdom.
We still have our hat at Disneyland.
So a very big area, and as Greg said, twice the size of Manhattan. This is another angle of what it looks like. You can see a little bit bigger with the property. And then this one will give you a lot more area of how big it is compared to, this is New York City. So obviously you can see the range of it, which I thought was really cool to see.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about a small area. We're talking about a very big area.
And they still have enough room to build another park if they wanted to.
Yes.
And then some.
And we're going to do a dance for Disney Nerd Herders. Here we go. Mike, you ready to join us?
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Hold on.
I can barely even hear it.
I know, it was too low. All right, let's do this one. That's a long one. Thank you so
guys.
much, guys.
I hope you guys are having a lot of fun at Epcot, trying all that food that you guys were showing on your show earlier.
Yes.
It looked awesome.
We have Beach Please in the audience.
Beach Please.
Beach Please.
Welcome.
Yes. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out their shows, they are going to go on the Carnival Horizon. They're going to be going on that. I'm pretty sure it's a Horizon. Yes, it's the Horizon. They're going to be going on it this weekend. So have fun, guys, and thank you so much for joining us today. All right. So, Mike, do you remember when we started our first official time of when we booked something for this trip?
I mean, we were back in, what was it, August of last year, and even probably thinking about that way before that. So we were looking to wait and book, and I think I started it off, and we were only able to book the 24th through the 27th, and then it was shut. So we only got, what was that, 4 days? And then we had to wait for the window to open for you to take over. So our planning, you guys, if you know Derick, you all know Derick, but he's got probably cards already planned out for this trip in September.
Just made them today. He just made them today.
And those cards actually probably came out in 2019 with the 50th anniversary on it. And that's how long we've been talking about this and planning it and wanting to go. So it's been a long time coming. And so it was a long time waiting for that. So we planned ahead, and trust me, we were on the phone with each other, getting ready to book it. And I think our hearts fell when we couldn't get past a certain time.
Yeah, and a lot was going on during then. We had the pandemic going on, and we didn't know what was going to be happening during, a year later from then. And the park was going to be reserved. It was at a lesser capacity. So we were really afraid, would we be able to get into the 50th? So we wanted to jump on as soon as we can. Mike, your first email, when you booked it with Catherine, it was July 7th of last year. So way back when. And then we were having problems because something was going on with Catherine. We actually booked with, I'm just going to say our friend. Yep. So she booked the second half with it, and that was done on October 17th. So we were going 3 months and 10 days, just waiting in anticipation for that to open up so we can just jump right on in there. We booked our hotel, and then we also booked, so we can make reservations, we booked our theme park tickets. When we got our theme park tickets, that meant we could choose the reservations of the parks that we were going to be doing. So when we knew that window was coming up, we were trying to figure out what days were we going to be for what park, and what was our trip going to look like when we were going to get there, when we were going to fly in. And we needed to know that because if we were going to have reservations, we wanted to make sure we had the reservations for the day that we wanted.
Hey, Jim, for More Sunshine, please. Welcome.
The most important day for us, we wanted to be in the
Drive
Magic
carefully.
Kingdom on the 1st. Did we say hi to AJC Magic TV?
We did.
We wanted to make sure we were there on the biggest day of them all, which is celebrating the Magic Kingdom's 50th anniversary. So,
which is our last day there.
It is. So we decided it would be better to spend the week before that and then end it. Basically, we're coming home on the 2nd. So should I bring it out now?
Sure. We're bringing out the Sue Hick board, not the binder. We made a new. We made something new for her.
I was going to say it's a board now, not a binder, huh?
Well, that goes,
for now.
Yeah, that goes when we go on the trip. So
we'll have the binder soon.
I know you guys probably can't see this, and maybe I'll try to get us bigger.
Before you start, too, I mean, you guys have to understand when we start talking about Disney World, we just don't talk about Disney World. We plan, we're doing Kennedy Space Center, we're doing Universal Studios Orlando. So this is the whole puzzle that Derick puts together as we talk. And then we get on the phone or messenger, or we video chat, and we discuss everything. So it's a process that we go through, and we've been doing it for such a long time. And before we forget, Derick, you mentioned Wanda took over our reservations and everything. And so Wanda, I wanted to personally thank you for that, because you went above and beyond and was very attentive and very communicative for that. So Wanda, on air, we love you.
And with that, I'm going to get rid of you, Mike. No, I'm going to see if I can shut you off here.
We always
I
add in.
I shut all of us off.
We always add in Universal Studios to our trip to Florida when we go to the park. So that gives us an excuse to go there because we're already in the area, and we're gonna go to one of our favorite places that we've eaten at for dinner, which we'll probably talk about later.
We have a lot, Bob. We have a lot of the cards left. Bob was fortunate enough to give us. I think we got like 10,000.
Oh yeah, cards. we have probably almost a lifetime supply of cards.
And Mike, you can definitely unmute yourself so you can add some comments along the way. I just figured it would be a little bit easier for people to see. So because I know it's going to be a little bit harder for them to see. Do you want to maybe, Greg, move this a little bit closer so we can try to get the camera just a little bit closer?
Yeah, I don't think we can make that out. But whoa, you don't even need your 3D glasses.
Yeah, I know. All right, so you guys probably still can't see it, so I do apologize about that. So we have our travel day. Is it what?
It looks blurry to me, but go ahead.
I think we're clear. So our travel day is 9/24. We are coming into Orlando at 3:47. So we're excited because originally our plane was supposed to land at 7:30 at night.
Yeah, so it'll give us some time to rest and freshen up.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys could have heard Derick's voice when I called him and told him that the trip changed. He got, oh God, what now? And so when we told him, he was like, I swear to God, he probably danced around the table because we got in 3 hours earlier now?
Yes. About 3.5 hours earlier. I can't see anything. Yeah, I know it's small. You just have to go with our fingers.
We're just saying what's on there, Mom. It's okay.
So we're going to be in Kennedy Space Center. It only, as of now, it's 9 to 5 is when it's open. So that's a pretty short day at Kennedy Space Center.
That's a good song, 9 to 5.
It's about an hour away from the Walt Disney World property, right on the coast. And then on 9/26, we're also getting the minivan. If you remember, Mark. Yep. We're getting a minivan. Najima Brown, thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome. We always get a minivan so that we can drive to Universal Studios. And in this case, we're doing Kennedy Space Center also, which we've never done all together. And I've never been there. David's never been there. So it's going to be something fun to look forward to. I have no idea what to look forward to over there, but it's going to be fun.
Wanda says this reminds me of the great incident. Next day we are at Universal Studios, which is a Sunday. It's I'm thinking it's going to be open 9 to 9.
That would be nice.
It would be nice.
That's a nice full day.
And we're going to go to both parks that day.
Yep. We always do both parks, and there's a couple new rides we haven't been on, and I'm really looking forward to going on them.
It says that on the map. If we did that, which it shouldn't.
So at Universal Studios, we have the new Velociraptor ride, which I'm really looking forward to riding. We also have the Hagrid's coaster ride, which we haven't been on that yet, so I'm looking forward to that as well, and whatever other shenanigans we get ourselves into.
Josh said he always, for some reason, it's not popping up on here. It says, Josh says he loves the Kennedy Space Center. It is a fun
cool.
place. Then we start for this.
Hey, Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Then we want to focus on the Disney ones. We're going to start it in the Magic Kingdom on Monday.
As we should. The happiest place on earth.
The dates don't go out that far in September yet, so we don't know what the park hours are going to be. But we're going to be in the Magic Kingdom on Monday. We're going to be at Epcot on Tuesday. Animal Kingdom on Wednesday, which just happens to be Derick's day.
Wow.
And then
Derick's birthday. His birthday.
And then on Thursday the 30th, we're going to be in Hollywood Studios. And then down here, because it's a big 10-1. This is a day where the event happens on the Magic Kingdom.
Yep. So we'll be saving all our money for that day, I'm sure, to buy all the hoopla that they have to offer.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out why is this not going here.
Me personally, I'm just looking forward to maybe getting like a nice commemorative shirt for the 50th, and then maybe like a figurine or something if they have it. We have enough mugs, so it just has to be unique. I usually like to get unique things, not the same thing all the time.
Ryan says Grant won't let me do that way. He probably prefer me to use the binder. So all right, so Mike, we're gonna bring you back in. All right, we got you back in, and I'm thinking I should be able to. Okay, now we're popping up on that. So Derick will be 32. Ryan, that is very nice of you, but you're gonna have to add a couple more decades to that, unfortunately. So what we still need to do, we know. So we already know. We got our air flight. We decided we had thought about before we knew there was going to be reservations. We had thought about spending most of the time at a lesser costing hotel, which would be the Pop Century. And then the last 2 days, we thought that we were going to be staying at the Contemporary Resort, which is right outside the park gates of the Magic Kingdom. That way, if there was going to be a long line, we wouldn't have that far to go to walk to the park on there.
Welcome, Gary Krebs.
Welcome. So, but then we started realizing, wait a minute, if they have reservations and we've made reservations, then we don't need to worry about it. We're going to be able to get in for sure. So we decided to stay at Pop Century the whole entire trip. It's a more expensive value hotel, but we're still looking, we were looking about $269 a night. Is about that what we were looking at?
Right.
Something like that. So it's still expensive because it's Disney.
We like the Pop Century, though.
We like it. We like the location.
It's probably the cheapest route to go.
Yes, and it's a nicer hotel, but definitely a place that we would recommend staying in. We've stayed there now not last 2 times, but 2 times before we stayed there.
Welcome, Roland Jong.
So we're going to be doing that for that, and then we splurged and we decided to go first class. So
I thought we did. I forgot about that, but I was thinking we did. So more Coke with
Remember,
vodka.
you're sitting on the other side of the aisle.
What?
You don't remember? You're sitting on the other side of the aisle.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember. I just know that I'm going to have Coke and vodka.
you guys, we knew we were going to be talking a lot about this. We were trying to keep the pace going quicker.
Walt Disney World in September, Gary Krebs.
Yes. And Greg just totally threw me off.
No.
We decided not to have a spotlight channel this week. We want to just dedicate this to you guys. So anyone who is a creator, please put that in there. We love all you guys, all your support. So thank you for your support of us, and just want to thank you again. So if you guys are creators, put that in there.
Check each other's channels out and support each
them.
other.
Yes, for sure. So Gary, we are flying in on 9/24, and we're coming home on 10/2.
Oh, he's going to be there in October. We'll be there on October 1st. So you're going to be there on October 1st?
Yes. All right, cool. So Mike, let's look at this. So we have our travel day. We talked about now that it's open. Where were we thinking of staying, or for eating? Because we know we're staying. Where are we looking at for restaurants?
Well, you're going to have to help me because I've totally forgot about this and I forgot to pull it up for you. My bad. Sorry. I know the first night we're going to get there, we're going to Disney Springs. I think we're going to eat at one of our mainstays. We're going to do T-Rex at Disney Springs on our first night and just relax, walk around. They have a lot of sweet shops down there, so I'm going to have to be there. Derick will have to stop there. And please stay away from the ranch, Derick. I don't want that in my hair.
Let history repeat itself.
No, I don't think I want the ranch all over my head and back of my head and back and all that. That's a different story. But I think for that night, that's about it. The second day that we're going out, or our first official day, is Kennedy Space Center. It's going to be a total free open day other than travels and to and from there. So it's going to pretty much be open, probably eat on the hotel site, the resort site. And then the fun part is that Derick told me about Universal Studios has something called the Chocolate Emporium. Is that right, guys?
It's the Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium. It's very cool.
Yeah, that will be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. So that's going to be our highlight for the Universal stay. The one part that I think we always go back and forth with is our trip into the Disney properties and the resort, the parks, because we always go back and forth and try and do something new in each park and pick restaurants that we haven't possibly eaten at before. So I think we're still playing around with certain restaurants to eat at, but that will keep going. I think, Derick, is that kind of where we ended last night talking?
Yeah.
Well, I know we wanted to do the space restaurant if it's open. So we're crossing our fingers that that's open by the time we go.
That would be nice if we could do that.
Yeah. One of the reasons why we like T-Rex at Disney Springs,
because it's dinosaurs. Who doesn't like dinosaurs?
No, I would say.
Well, yeah.
It's if you have, because it's owned by.
And that too, yes.
It's owned by, Mike, help me out.
Landry's.
Landry's, thank you. It's owned by Landry's, which own many chains of restaurants. If you have a Landry's card, you can go up to the window and get quicker seating. When we went last time, we were trying to find a restaurant. Trying to find a restaurant on Friday night or Saturday night, if you didn't call to make reservations beforehand, is almost impossible to find something without having like a 2-hour wait.
In the pouring rain.
In the pouring rain.
Oh yeah, we did that last time.
So the benefits of that is if you have a Landry's card, even if it's like a Rainforest card or what is this, something in McCormick or something, you go up there, they will bump you up quicker. So when people were having a 2.5-hour wait, we had like a 15-20 minute wait.
Yeah, Derick walks up there and says, "Don't you know who we are? We're D&G Explorers." And they're going to say, "No, we don't, back of the line."
Yes. So that is one of the reasons why we like staying at or eating at T-Rex. It is kind of like Rainforest Cafe.
I like the ambience and the colors, and I like to stay in the Ice Age area. That's pretty cool.
And it's very loud on there. The Kennedy Space Center, we haven't decided what we were doing for that, you guys.
Oh, we love Rainforest Cafe as well. So, yeah. For what?
On Tuesday.
Which is what day?
Tuesday would be the Saturday.
Tuesday would be the Saturday?
Sorry. Kennedy.
So we're mixing Tuesday and Saturday together, everybody.
Yes.
You
We're going home already.
Saturday, Kennedy Space Center.
So
We'll have to find a place.
those of you from Florida, would you guys recommend a place in Cocoa Beach? That might be fun to do, eating at a place in Cocoa Beach and then heading home. We can take that one.
Yeah,
What's that?
I said that sounds like a good idea.
I think they still have that. If I remember right, you have to go down to Melbourne or just past it, and then there's that one highway that takes you down to Kissimmee. So we might go through that way. Greg is like tilting his head.
I was reading Ryan Richards' comment that was just as long as supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I must have missed what they were talking about, but that was just a funny comment.
Go watch the ships go out of the fish lips. Okay, we'll have to look at that. Fish lips. We'll have to write that down.
Do you have to use a permanent marker? I'm gonna
Yes,
get high
I
from
do.
that.
There you go.
Here, I use this.
All right, so thank you for that suggestion. We'll definitely look at that as being one of the possibilities. All right, the Twosome Chocolate Emporium, they have...
That's awesome.
they have a lot of chocolate flavored stuff on the menu. Like
It's
they had chocolate bread.
It's steampunk themed, so
Yes.
it's really cool. Yes, the chocolate bread. It is not a dessert. It's, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, they have a pretty wide menu.
Yeah.
They have, like, if you just want Alfredo, they have Alfredo. They have really good desserts. They have good, interesting drinks. Some dillies that are chocolate flavored.
Yep.
But just the whole theming of it.
They have some other things which we're not going to say right now because we don't want to ruin the experience for Mike and David. They'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're still doing it with everything going on.
And they also are one of those places that have those fancy milkshakes that are like $100 for a milkshake. No, they're not that much, but
What?
they're like those really
They better be
expensive-
made out of gold for that
Yeah,
price.
They have all this stuff thrown in there. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
Gary, thank you so much for the
Oh my
super
god.
chat that
Thank you so much,
Oh,
Gary.
I didn't see you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the PayPal super chat. We owe
Yes.
you a
A super
jiggy
chat
jiggy dance.
Okay, ready, Mike? Get your groove thing.
Thank you so much, Gary. We really appreciate
Thank you so much,
everybody here. We appreciate you and everyone's super chats.
Gary.
And
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you guys for supporting Derick and Greg. I appreciate that.
Thank you. We're all just one big happy dilly family here on our show.
Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta read the message.
Oh yeah, fancy what? I thought he said that word. What happened?
He just told me to read it. So, look at some of the chats.
Oh wow.
What are some of the? What is your? We got about 15 minutes.
It's
So
the
we.
message if you pick a restaurant. Can you? What does it say? If you pick a restaurant I like and stream it, maybe you'll get a sponsor.
Oh, there you
for
go.
dinner. Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, you got to share that now.
So
everybody.
his message was, if you pick a restaurant I like and stream it, maybe you'll get a sponsor for dinner. Gary, that would be awesome to meet you.
Yes,
over there,
it
for
would.
sure.
Yes.
Um,
He's looking forward to going on a cruise with us sometime.
yes.
We were talking, and he thinks we'd be a lot of fun. I think he would be a lot of fun with us too.
Yes, for sure. So we have only about 15 minutes left of the show.
I
know.
So
So-
much to go over.
So I think one of the things that we wanted to look at is the restaurants. That's kind of the last piece that we have, and eating in the parks is expensive. So whether if it's even like a burger, it's going to be expensive. But we didn't want to get into the mode of a fancy restaurant every night.
But it's less expensive than leaving the park and having to go somewhere else. So
Yes. So we're going to be spending the day in Magic Kingdom. What were some of our things that we had talked about?
well, they don't have the Plaza Inn like Disneyland does with the fried
It is.
chicken.
It is called the Plaza.
It's the
Plaza.
Crystal Palace.
Well, they have a Crystal Palace, which is a buffet. They have the Plaza, but it's not like the same menu as
okay.
as California.
Well, then we have the Plaza. It's just
Well, I think we're stuck on this one.
Yeah, so we have the Plaza. Do you guys recommend anything in Magic Kingdom? I mean, we didn't want to go to Liberty Square or Liberty Tree or Tavern.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't have the greatest experience last time, and it might have just been that the person we had was having a bad day. I don't know. I would be willing to give it a try again sometime, but yeah, it just
Probably just not on this trip.
yeah.
So we have the Crystal Palace. We have the Plaza. Do you guys suggest any other spot?
I don't see anything in here.
We could always do like a mobile order and get like a.
Well, what did we do last time? After we left, we went on the monorail, and then we went somewhere, and we got the lobster mac and cheese and all that. That is where we can go. Let me tell you something.
Where did we, Mike? Where did we get Kona Cafe?
Yeah,
we went to the Kona Cafe, and but they also have a bar next to it where we drank some drinks. So we got food at the Kona Cafe because we were going during COVID times or pandemic times, and then we went across the way, bought alcohol in the little bar there,
and we just brought it all together.
Yeah, and brought it all together
at dinner.
Yes, I forgot Kona Cafe. They had, and
I would love to do that again. They have some awesome lobster mac and cheese with lots of big pieces of lobster.
Yeah, and normally when you go to get a meal at some place, it's like small. That was a huge helping. We had that, and we got something else, and we didn't even finish it.
We had chicken wings. I remember that.
So I think that actually might be the winner for that.
I think that would be a good idea.
So Wanda brought up the Wave at Contemporary if it's open, or the California Grill. But we were talking about the California Grill being possibly one of our good night dinners, maybe even for your birthday.
Yeah. The Wave, last day that the Wave is going to be open is tomorrow. And Charlie
what's happening? Are they demolishing it or something?
No, they're switching it out. They don't know what they're theming it to. I think it's going to be an incredible theme, the Incredibles movie, because a lot of that hotel's switching to that. But the Nerd Herders and More Sunshine Please are going to be eating there, and I don't know if Mouse Talk is going to be there too. But they're going to meet up there.
So they're going to be there for the last day. Lucky them.
Restaurant. Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
that's going to be cool. So in Epcot, you guys, well, I know what we've all been looking for, but we need
Party on the Sea. Welcome.
We're just talking about our Walt Disney World plans and kind of how we go around, like different options we throw out there. We have a lot of the trip already planned, but we're looking at restaurants that we're going to do on specific days. We are within the window, and I forgot to say, you can book your reservations now. It used to be 180 days before the trip. Now it's only 60 days. So we're about 2 weeks away from having to make a decision of where we're going to eat, which is why we decided to do it tonight. And we thought it would be fun for you guys to see.
And these plans are subject to change because we don't always go by the same thing all the time. We always seem to find something and we're like, oh, let's try this place instead. So we kind of change things as the trip goes along sometimes.
Yeah, nothing is set in stone. So on Epcot, I think we all want to eat at the Space Restaurant. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm just going to put the Space Restaurant.
I hope it's open and available.
So if you guys aren't familiar, they already have it built. They just need to hire the staff apparently, but it's at that was another one that we had talked about.
Celia Sale 2022. Welcome, Celia.
Angela.
Yes.
And Angela felt bad because she said she called me Derick yesterday on Nurse Nancy's thing.
Ivana Costa, welcome.
Celia, I did not even see that, so you don't have to apologize.
You mean Angela?
Angela, Celia. She has like many names. She has like 5 personalities, I think she says.
I hope we only meet your good personalities.
We know her from the Midlife Crazy Polos. She's a very nice person. And Ivana Costa, yes, thank you for joining us. The German Beerhaus. That didn't come out right.
Bruja.
German bear ass? What did you just say? Okay, they got a new place called the German bear ass. All right.
So we have the space restaurant. We have the German one. That actually might be a very good option. Mike, you didn't get a chance to go to the Hoop-de-Doo review, but it's really much like how they serve you. It's very much like that. It's like the family style dinner. So maybe that's
but
good.
theirs is more
German.
Yeah, it's like sausages and German
Yes.
food and
Sauerkraut.
I don't like sauerkraut.
Okay, so how are we doing on time? About 8 minutes. So that puts us to Derick's Day. We're going to be in Animal Kingdom.
Woohoo! Oh, we can eat at the Yak and Yeti.
It's my birthday. I decide.
Wow, I'm just, you know what? I'm just trying to give you a idea.
So the number one thing on the list, and I hope it comes back, is the Hoop-de-Doo review.
That would be fun. That's a fun dinner and a show, basically.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar with
And
that,
interactive.
it's at one of their resorts called the Fort Wilderness Campground, and they have it as one of their shows. So it's like an old vaudeville kind of a slapstick humor. You have a dinner and a show. I've seen it twice. I loved it both times.
They don't really slap you, but for Derick, they'll make an exception. I'll ask them to slap him.
Gary says the German restaurant in Disney is not great if you're a foodie. The only thing is I don't know. We probably wouldn't know the difference between what's good or bad German food.
No, it's not, Bob. No, it's not. Maybe on that day, but only that day.
So the Hoop-de-Doo is one of our options. If we don't do that, we had talked about going to
Oh my gosh.
the California Grill.
Jim,
What?
more sunshine. Please just give us a $20 super chat. Get some sauerkraut, Gregory. Is good for gut health. There's other things that are good for gut health too. I cannot stand the smell of sauerkraut.
I don't know if I've ever had it, but I definitely would try it.
It's fermented cabbage, I think is what it is, and it's
So more sunshine, please, is Jim, who is our chat check person. And you know what? I think it's time for another chat check. So let's do this.
This D&G Explorers chat check is brought to you by More Sunshine, please.
If I can now get off of it. We just freeze them there. So Jim, thank you so much.
Thank you. If you can get me to try sauerkraut, I will try it again. It's been years, but oh my god.
Jim is a great friend. One of our longest partnered channels that we've been with. And Jim, this is for you, if I can get it right. Oh, no. Thank you so much.
Thank
Really
you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Truth, preach it. Sauerkraut is delicious.
Yeah, you better doctor it up for me if you think it's delicious.
Wanda says sauerkraut makes you sexy. Look at me. Only good for you too. So we talked about going to either the California Grill, and like you guys can see this, the California Grill is on top of the Contemporary Resort. That's the resort. If you guys aren't familiar with Disney, it looks like a little ceramic teepee kind of thing, and the monorail goes.
What'd you say, teepee?
Teepee. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else.
And the monorail goes through it. And at the top of that is where they have the California Grill, which is a great spot to watch the fireworks. So we're hoping that we can do that.
Welcome, Kevin Brubaker.
Welcome, Kevin. And if we can do that, then we had thought about going to the boathouse at Disney Springs.
We love the boathouse.
Yes.
We've been there one time, but it was so good.
Yes. So those are the three options on that. And then what do you guys think? We got just about 4 minutes left, so we'll go through
ChadCruisers is here. Hey,
Welcome,
ChadCruisers,
boys.
welcome.
So Hollywood Studios, Mike, have you thought about Hollywood Studios?
Hollywood.
Craig. I think you guys were tossing around the the 50s, and then the drive-in one. You guys ate at the 50s. What did you think about that?
That was fun. I liked the food anyway, and I liked the interaction with our waitress. What? Oh my gosh, Gary Krebs, thank you so much.
He says
another $25 super chat.
time for one last.
Wow, that's awesome.
All right, let's see if this is the one I wanted to do.
Are you doing the hand drive or something? I don't even know what you're doing. Some wackadoo dance. Hey, Travis, welcome.
Thank you so much, Gary, for that. To both super chats, you are so amazing. Thank you so much.
Dang, I'm getting a lot of exercise tonight.
My nephew adopted another kitty, so they have 2 kitties. But then I couldn't find ones we adopted her. Oh wow! So they adopted the cat from your job.
Oh,
so
awesome.
That's cool. So he just wanted
Nice.
to say hi. So welcome.
Yes, very cool. Make sure we have any other questions.
Take good care of them.
Yes, we did like the 50s one. It's a restaurant where the people will get upset with you if you don't finish your greens
Yeah,
and
they
stuff
like
like
slap your hand,
Yes.
like finish your dinner or you don't get dessert.
that. I would probably have something different this time. I think we had the fried chicken. I would probably try the meatloaf. But the one thing that was to die
That's
for,
where I got the fried chicken from.
the one thing that is to die for is they have a peanut butter and jelly shake. So even if we don't go there to eat, I would have to stop in and get a peanut butter shake.
I would get something else to eat as well because I tried their fried chicken. And honestly, I think I said that I didn't like it as much as Disneyland's fried chicken. I
Yes.
think they have a little bit of a different recipe.
Yeah, I think
So I would try something different over there, but it was a fun atmosphere.
Kevin Brubaker, I've heard a lot about the Flying Fish. I don't know if it's open yet, but
There's
I haven't
always
heard
the
if it
brown derby, which is expensive
Yeah,
like
no.
crazy.
yeah. So Greg, hey M. Stewart, thank you so much for joining. I don't know if we would want to eat at the Sci-Fi Theater. Greg had mentioned that. From what I understand, the menu at the Sci-Fi Theater is really just a basic thing, and you're getting it's overpriced for the quality of food that you get.
I would do the 50s diner again. Have you done that yet, Mike?
No, we haven't.
I think you guys would like it. What are you doing? Oh, he's gonna try to get the food.
Here's our cat,
Scout!
Big Scout. So yeah, that could be a good possibility of eating there.
Yeah, Derick and I have been to the Brown Derby one time before with Mom, and it was expensive, but it was very, very nice. Probably wouldn't be this trip though.
Yeah, no, that would be something more of that would be like the highlight of the trip. So a few options that
Orange
we could do.
Cone Vlog, welcome.
Thank you. And then the last day, you guys, I'm thinking since we're experiencing the Magic Kingdom on our first Monday in the parks, it's just going to be mainly about the experience of being in the parks on the first. I don't think we should really plan on anything. I think it
Just
should just
eat
be
whatever you want, whenever you want.
yes, and mobile ordering.
And then later go to the Kona Cafe. And get the lobster mac and
No,
cheese.
I mean, and then the option is that we could always maybe do the California Grill that day. The one thing, though, from what I heard, the fireworks are going to be different on that day than they were on the other ones. They're going to have a different fireworks show for it.
Yak and Yeti is a good place to eat, and they actually are also owned by Landry's, which owns Rainforest Cafe and T-Rex. But that was a nice place when we ate there.
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. Celia Sale 2022. Angela gave us a $20
Aw.
super chat. Gregory, don't do it. No peer pressure for the sauerkraut. Derek's good at doctoring up food, so I'm sure he can make it where it tastes good to me. So, but we owe you a Jiggy Jiggy Dance.
We do. Rachel said, Derek, if you go to the boathouse and get the martini, I want the ducky since I want a drink. I'll have to do that. Orange Cone Vlogs says they will be there February 11th through the 19th, 2022. The good thing about that is they'll still be celebrating the 50th anniversary, so that is a good time to go. Weather-wise, that's perfect too.
Orange Cone said Germany has the best worst. The best worst? I know what you meant.
All right, so Celia, this is for you. All right, let's do
Is this Celia?
Celia.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit recorded.
Thank you so much, you guys, for everyone that has been helping it, supporting us. You definitely don't need to do that, but it's very much appreciative.
Mom, I did see Travis's chat earlier. Thank you.
All right. So you guys, that's kind of how we look at things when we plan our trips. It takes a long time to plan a Disney World trip for us because it is such a long trip. It is an expensive trip, and not that we don't want to miss anything, but
Well, we don't want to miss anything.
you can't go to a park and expect to get any restaurant you want, expect to do some of these things. Now, the one thing that's changed now is you can't do a fast pass.
But Derick gets to do any bathroom that he wants to because he has a bathroom rating system. He only goes to certain bathrooms.
I do check the bathrooms out because but I always say if my cheeks touch public seats, I want them to be a nice one.
Yeah, you should probably word it differently. You like to check the bathrooms out. Okay.
Gregory will eat anything. And there's a YouTube video. That must be the spicy hot video.
Wow. I was forced to eat it. I had no idea what I was getting into. No.
You should see his face.
Yes, these are innocent abroad
You
cuties.
should see the vomit that went in the sink, too.
So you guys, on that note, thank you so much. Mike, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to this trip, hanging out with you.
Those are the cue cards,
David,
ChadCruisers.
hanging out with Wanda. We're going to have so much fun there. And plus, we're meeting
And
up with
Daniel.
others. Yes, and we're going to be meeting up with others there while we're in the park. We figured probably our biggest day we're going to meet up is going to be on the 1st probably everyone's going to be there on the 1st.
So Wanda thinks you should do a best bathrooms vlog. Just make sure you don't actually film in the bathroom because that's against the law to do. So just film outside of the bathroom and see how happy everybody looks after they relieve themselves.
I'll do it from the stall of the toilet. I'll say.
Oh, please don't. Yeah,
I
you'll
was going to say you might see Derick go out in handcuffs on that video.
right. Yep.
Rachel, we celebrated everyone tonight. We wanted you to support you and everyone else who supports us. So everyone was the Spotlight Channel for tonight.
And thank you again for the very generous super chats and super PayPal chats that we got. Did you?
And another one from
Oh my
Gary.
gosh, Gary Krebs, another $25 PayPal super chat. Thank you so much for that. We owe another Jiggy Jiggy.
Yes, we do. All right, let's see if this is a good one. Oh, I want to keep playing.
I don't know about this one.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you, everybody, for joining our show.
That's been awesome. Thank you, guys. We have to end this.
Everybody, have a nice, magical evening, and we are so looking forward to our fun-filled, magical Disney trip coming up.
Yes.
But first, we have some fun-filled trips before that.
We do.
At least one.
Someone's birthday's coming up.
I don't know who, but
someone's
yeah.
birthday's coming up. So if you guys want to check out some great content on the Disney cruise side, on the cruise side, you have the ship show. They popped in earlier to say hello, which was really amazing because I know John's usually a nervous wreck before his shows, so much appreciated for him to pop in. And we have on the Disney side, we have This and That. 4 guys from different channels which come together and just have fun on there. So great channels. Thank you, everyone, for your support.
Yes, thank
Moderators, thank you for, as you do, always a great job keeping the show going, popping in links. Much appreciated. And
yeah, Pepper Tree Villa's birthday. Doug and I'm sorry, not Doug. Arnie and Ben's birthday is coming up.
Yes.
Before somebody else's birthday. So, a lot of July birthdays.
So have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much. Mike, thank you for joining us. Like I said,
thank you.
Any last words for you? That doesn't sound right.
Before you walk the plank.
Wait, I'm not sure I like that one. But no, thank you, Derick and Greg. Thank you for letting me be on. I am not a creator, but these guys are special friends of mine, and thank you everybody for giving them love and shout out. And thank you, Derick and Greg. Hopefully, I can be on again sometime soon.
For sure, always, yes. Greg, are we going to remember everyone for the super chats? I'm going to feel bad if
Well,
we miss anyone.
Celia, Gary Krebs, Jim, Disney Nerd Herders, and the Ship Show.
And we missed one more person.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, I think we missed one more person.
I think I got them all. If we did miss anybody, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I got them all. But thank you very much again.
Yes,
that's very generous of you.
Never expected. Very much appreciated. Just watching, giving a thumbs up is more than enough for us. So thank you so much. And with that,
Pepper Tree Villa said we're special.
Some of us more than others. So.
I know, huh? Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
I'm Derick.
I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay because I'm Little Explorer.
I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started.
And saying that, you guys, this is our next video. It's going to be coming out this weekend on Friday or Saturday. Woohoo! This is when Disneyland reopened, and this was a Saturday after it opened the second day. So.
And now it's maskless, so you don't have to wear your mask if you don't want to.
But
so
that's coming up real soon to a YouTube system near you. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Dilly dilly.